Well, hopefully it's not too annoying, but it is raining tonight, so yeah. You might be able to hear that in the background a little bit. And yeah, the matches against ISIS must obviously continue, because I still need copies of Fairy of the Fountain, gosh darn it. Though I have been throwing it down against Capura every now and again. I've actually been having success beating him, but not beating him with a high enough rank to get the cards I want reliably, because I basically need like the perfect opening hand to deal with him. Like, you know, get something like Dark Witch or Gemini Elf, you know, in the opening hand, and then, you know, multiple equip cards I can slap on it immediately to power up, you know, to the point where he has nothing that can respond. That doesn't always happen, obviously. Like, it doesn't happen, like, reliably at all. So, you know, it's hard to deal with him. Or harder than I'd like, because I have to be ready to take down, you know, Gate Guardian potentially on my first turn. Sort of like how you got the problem here. Like, I have a trap card I can play, but I don't want to play a trap card. Trap cards are bad, you know, because if I play the trap card, I'm screwing myself. Because it's going to lower my rankings. They're going to be like, oh, that's a good tech play. You used a trap card. Like, but that's not what I want to do. Like, I gotta pound my way to victory if I want the card I need. Hopefully we draw an equip card on this next one. Oh, gosh darn it. Fine, we'll go with Fusion. Nice. I wasn't exactly sure what that was gonna make, to be honest. I was worried we'd end up popping up with like a Celtic Guardian. Be like, Yugi! Use the Celtic Guardian! I guess that's more Bakura's thing, right? Like, Bakura! Use the Celtic Guardian! It can win this match! Like, how would the Celtic Guardian win this duel against Merrick? And I don't even have the bloody Celtic Guardian! Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged, man. Okay, so this would be 4,300. Okay, it's fine. I guess I could have tried using a Dark Elf. Then I was worried about, you know, getting turtle blocked. And at that point, I wouldn't have a chance of getting it through. And I didn't think, you know, 100 points would make that much of a difference. You know, the points for your level where you're at. Okay, we got Amazon of the Seas. Ironically, I was looking for that card at one point in order to take on Weevil. Because Amazon of the Seas has Mars as one of its attributes. Which is really good against Weevil's bugs. See? Not so helpful in the parts of the game we're at, so... Joy? But yeah, I started recording this a bit later than I want to. Got caught up talking to someone about RPGs on the DS. And we were talking about stuff like My World, My Way, and Magical Star Sign, a game whose rating still bugs me. Like, how is this game rated, you know, E for everyone? Like, it's a game where you have, you know, robots that turn people into gummies. And by gummies, I mean they turn all their magic into, like, a crystalline structure that can be consumed. So yeah, they're like, oh, people, we're gonna turn you into magic, like, crystals, then eat you in order to power ourselves, because, you know, the sun's gone in that game. It's been completely gummified by a giant, like, moth. Yeah. Magical Star Sign's a bit weird, what can I say? But that's why stuff like that makes me wonder, like, how did this game get an E rating? Like, did they just play the early parts and think it was really cutesy and fun? And not realize how there's some really dark aspects of that universe that, you know, you just don't want to think about? Like, ever? Like, do I want to remember the time, you know, I found out people were turned into gummies and eaten by robots? Not really. Like that's a pretty dark edge to your story right there. Like, going beyond the Matrix at that point, right? Like, at least in the Matrix, the humans are still alive and are experiencing a virtual reality simulation. In that game, like, nope, you're just dead and turned into magic crystals. You're like, damn, that's just hardcore right there, I guess. And why do we have to get a useless card like that? But yeah, I was also talking about My World, My Way, a game that I have really mixed feelings about, you know, like all over the place. Like, on one hand, I like the Princess Elise, you know, being a princess that goes on adventure at first to impress a boy, but then shifts into being an adventurer in her own right. Who basically tells the boy in question, you know, that he's just not on her level anymore. She's a world-class adventurer, and he's just not that good. Because she saved the world by herself with just the aid of her parrot and her mimic slime. And yeah, she saved it with a slime that just copies the body parts of other monsters. Admittedly, mimic slimes are really bad monsters in my opinion, because while they're not mean to people, they're always going to be as strong as the enemies you're facing, which makes them kind of useless. Like, there's no other way to raise his stats other than to fight stronger monsters, which means he's constantly just acting as a meat shield for the princess throughout the game. I mean, admittedly, if you get a certain staff, you can power them up to make that work, but it just feels like you're going out of your way at that point to sustain them. Like, come up with anything, you know, that'll make them work. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. Especially since, you know, you can use the parrot to cast, you know, group magic spells to wipe out entire groups of enemies, like, instantly. Okay, let's just go with this. Kinda wish we drew the Megamorphs earlier, but whatever. Yeah, we'll bash through with you. I want to be sure it gets killed, whatever it is. Because one of our turtles does have 2100 defense, so I do not want to be blocked. Damn turtles. It feels like I had something stuck in the back of my teeth, too. Oh, a root water? That's garbage. Gosh darn it, Isis. Like, see, it's a fish. Like, screw fish. In this game, fish are useless. They're not part of, like, any fusions, practically. There's no practical application for a fish in your deck. Okay, this hand's complete trash. Okay, we'll send out her and have her in Uranus mode to see if that, you know, deters the enemy. I can only hope they don't have Aqua Dragon on hand, otherwise it's getting run over. This still is a crappy option, but I'll take it. Power you up. I mean, 2500's better than nothing, but it's still not very good. And yeah, it was the 2100 defense turtle. Jeez. Are we gonna see Aqua Dragon this turn? It's a rare duel where you don't see Aqua Dragon pop up. Oh, it's the B Skull Dragon. It's be a skull, man. Well, I can lay a trap, so I shall. I don't know if that's gonna work out. I mean, that definitely will take out the Beast Skull Dragon there, at least. But, oh, it's defense mode, so it's not powerful enough to take her down, huh? Okay. Well, we got, oh, a musical magician? Well, screw you. I don't have any use for you. Let's dry up this river here. Not just a Sea King Dragon. But yeah, our ranking's pretty much already shot this match. It's gonna take too many turns, and we use the trap card, so it's gonna get pushed down to like B or C level at least. You know what? Screw it. Might as well just play this magic card on top of it. Since it'll at least open them up for me to finish them off. Well, got it. Now let's see. How bad's our ranking gonna be? Oh, D rank. Jeez. That hurt, man. That really hurt, Isis. Like D? Like, damn. That dragon be ugly. It's not even a cool looking dragon. Well, there's always next time. Aw, man, this opening hand sucks. Okay, we'll power up Empress Judge. And we'll put her in ranked up mode. Hopefully it's the enemies that get to feel the power of the penetration here and not us. Well, we can now drop someone else with some more power. That's more like it. And sun mode, why not? And let's just smash you for the sake of getting some damage in. Our first 28 points on the board. Just need to get another 5,200. Okay, what we got? Well, this wouldn't be enough, because that'd be 1,900. We got 2,800 and 2,600 in the field, so that would be enough to finish them off, but I'd have to use Raigeki. And this might tank my rating, to be honest. I'm not sure if it'll tank it enough to matter, though. I mean, it might just drop it down to A, or it might push me all the way down to B, which point I can't even get the cards I want. Oh, no, it just dropped me down to A. Okay, I'll take that. An A ranking is fine. The problem is the card that he gave me was just a useless starfish, which I already had 6 other copies of. That's why I hate this game. Like, the RNG can just screw you for hundreds and hundreds of duels. Okay. Not bad opening hand for Isis. I mean, we'll hit 3,100. I mean, that's decent. I mean, if it was against the high mage and like 3,100, it's not enough. Like, I'd be tossing everything but Megamorph out of my hand effectively just to try and set up on him. But since we're not fighting him at the moment, you know, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, taste the power of the sun. Which, ironically, is the name of my hamster. Well, the new one. Not Sun exactly, but Soul, you know, named after our sun. You know, she's supposedly a Sunfire DJ, but as far as I know, that just means she's a hybrid between, like, a Campbell's hamster and another type of hamster. So, you know, got mixed thoughts on that, because, you know, interbreeding between species is not always the best thing to do, because it can lead to infertile hybrids, though I suppose, you know, since I'm not going to be breeding hamsters, it doesn't really matter too much to me personally. That also means she has these, like, blood red eyes that look like they can absorb your soul. You know, they're just staring back at you. Though, ironically, she's probably the calmest dwarf hamster I've ever had. Like, I can actually reach down and touch her and not have to worry about her instantly snapping around biting my hand, you know, for the audacity to put my hands on her. Though she doesn't always like to take treats from my hand, though. Oh well, it's a work in progress. Now let's see. This is terrible. As much as I like you, Dark Witch, I'm gonna drop you and just save Empress Judge for the field, and we'll leave the last one there, the Dark Elf, for the hand, just because, you know, like, I can make use of that. Dark Elf's fairly decent. I'm hoping for some draws, though. Okay, I'll take just that. I'm hoping that we draw another decent monster I can slap that Megamorph onto. I'm hoping this isn't the other turtle. Okay, good. Because if I want to S-rank this, I effectively have to draw a really decent monster next turn that I can power up. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, we can make this work. Even if all those equips don't work, it doesn't matter. I need just enough to get her on the board, after all. Now, between these two, that's going to be enough, and I want to make a guaranteed kill here. Case, yep, turtle. I saw that one coming. Like, I'm not going to get that lucky twice in a row, you know? Like, it's got to be the turtle. Okay, so that takes care of that. And what we get? Another useless fish card. Oh my god. Like it smells all fishy up around her, doesn't it? Like Like armored starfish, other starfish. It's just starfish and fishies in general for her. Like, it makes no sense because this looks nothing like her deck in the actual show. Okay. We'll save Megamorph. After all, I don't usually need, you know, over 3,000 attack points, you know, to win here. So, we'll take our chances on it not being B-Skull Dragon. Because that pops up very infrequently around her. Okay, I'll save that other Megamorph as well. For the same reason, I'm not too worried about it, and if I have to, you know, I can drop it on either or this way. If it ends up being needed. Which it probably won't, but it also means if I draw anything I can power up, I can basically instantly end this duel next turn. So as soon as I don't get all equipped cards, we're good. Oh, Amazon of the Seas, yep. Do we really have to draw another trap card, though? Like, deck, I like having the trap cards on hand because they're handy, but they're not needed. And I know that's a bad typing to use here, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, at this point, we're just swinging for game, after all. Like, boom. 3,300 from the Amazon, and another 3,000 from the Dark Elf. And our reward is gonna be crap again, probably, but let's see it. Oh, it's Baby Dragon. Yep, it's still crap. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can use that to make 1,000 Dragon with Time Wizard. So I guess it has its uses, but I already had enough to fill all the slots in my deck for it, so useless. Plus, you know, I can't use it in a deck not meant for Twin-Head Thunder Dragon. Well, whatever we're doing with this, it's definitely not going to be Mars. Neptune. Like it's the only other option, you know, is to be like, well, sea creature, we're going with Neptune, you know? And hopefully, you know, it's not the Skull Dragon. Though we do have Raigeki on hand to counter that, so I suppose we do have our options. Okay, we'll play you. Darn. Sad part is it's going to take us at least 4 turns probably to end this. And that's assuming, you know, we don't see another Aqua Dragon dropped right after this to take out Dark Elf. Yep. You name it and you shall see it, I suppose. This hand sucks. But I'll power up what I can, I guess, and go for a 1950 here. Easily run over, unfortunately. Easily run over. At least by what we're going to see on the field here. But at this point, all I need to do is drop a Raigeki next turn, and it'll be all over. So, Actually, no, it wouldn't, because I'd have to power her up, too. Gosh darn it. Well, we'll try and play less cards, then. Gosh darn you, game. Why not? We'll play for love. 550 and then smash you for another 2100, so we're within killing range. Now even if it's the B-Skull Dragon, we got a counter on hand, so it doesn't matter. Oh, must just drop Mystical Sand. You know, our ranking's already going to be too low from, you know, drawing so many cards and so many turns passing. Like, you want good pilots, you gotta be fast. And this deck doesn't always turn that out, you know, if we have bad luck on the draw. Oh, we still managed to get S-Class. I guess I managed to cut down the cards enough near the end there to get by. But that's still a crappy card, you know, for what we're going for. Till next time, then. See ya.